Hi there. So this is a quick tutorial on getting your first Java program up and running. So here I am. I'll go through this in a couple different ways. I'll look at IntelliJ, VS Code, and Replit. In IntelliJ, anytime that I make a new project, a Java project, I should say, it'll make a source folder usually, sometimes a couple other ones. So what I'll usually do, sometimes there's other folders as well, but I'll usually right-click on my source folder, click on New Java Class, and I'll give it a name like Hello, which will make me a new file that has the text public class hello, and I can type public static void main parentheses string square braces args curly braces system capital S dot out dot println parentheses quotes hello world, end with a semicolon, and then there's a play button here, so I can click on the play button and your output might pop up on the bottom. I have mine on the right, but it says hello world here on the console over here. Now I can do the same thing in VS Code, just the same. I have the Code Runner extension installed as well as a couple Java ones. So if I make hello.java, I can do the exact same thing, typing public class hello, public static void main string brackets args system dot out dot println hello world. And now Code Runner gives me this play button up here, and it does the exact same thing as what we saw before, which says hello world, and it compiles it to this Java class file. Now, if you're on a Chromebook, for example, or if you're on something where you aren't able to install Java or anything else, Replit or replit.com or repl.it is a great option. I can create a REPL and give it Java as my project template. There's also one for Java Swing and Java FX if you want to do some user interface stuff. And here it'll make this class main by default. I can click run to run this. It's a little bit slow, which I'm not a huge fan of. But that works. What I would suggest and what's preferred is make a new file, call it hello.java, do the same thing, public class hello, public static void main string brackets args, system dot out dot println hello world. Now, if I click run again, run is going to run the file called main by default. So I need to click on shell on the right side and type java hello.java, case sensitive, so it has to be capital H here. And again, it runs it, compiles it, does all the stuff that I need just fine, and that is it. So it's pretty easy to just get something started with Replit. Otherwise, IntelliJ will do all the work setting up the Java Development Kit or JDK for you. Otherwise, VS Code is kind of the more manual solution for people that prefer text editors. And then obviously if you're using a Linux-based system or Mac OS, knowing how to run things from the command line is also very important.